moving on to the next story, we have none other than Rachael Otuoma and her husband, Mr. Ezekiel Otuoma. Now, Mr. Ezekiel Otuoma, in case you do not know, is an ex-football player. More specifically, he's a player. He played for the AFC Leopards in the Kenya Premier League, for Western Stima in the Kenyan Premier League, and for Ulinzi Stars. Basically, a big artist, a 30-year-old man who was born in November 1993. Now, this man has had quite the interesting situation going on, because as we all know, or in case you haven't known, he actually has been going through a really tough neuron disease, aka ALS. Basically, it messes up with your neuropath, your neurons, and you're not able to like move. You actually may not be able to physically move. You get like a little bit of paralysis, sort of, and you are seriously in a situation where someone has to take care of you, literally, like bath you, move you from place to place, feed you, clothe you. Like, it can get very severe in some cases. And seriously speaking, his wife Rachael Otuoma, not Otuoma, has actually been a huge help when it comes to this particular disease. She's been taking care of him. You've seen multiple videos online where she's basically showcasing how, you know, the progress, they're kind of just living their lives, the best lives, even with him having ALS. Now, this problem started here. Baby mamas have started to pop up. More specifically, one baby mama who allegedly has twins has started popping up on social media, and she's been saying that she wants assistance from not just Otuoma himself, but from Rachael, with assistance when it comes to the children's school fees. Now, Rachael said, look, my burden ends at me taking care of my husband. My burden ends at me being able to be there for my husband. Anything in between, sijui baby mamas wamefanya nini, sijui wanacha nini, that's not my monkey, and therefore it is not my circus. Now, ultimately, a lot of people have responded to this with a lot of like, what do you mean? Your baby mama, the children of your husband are out there without school fees, without food, not being able to fend for themselves, and you're saying it's none of your business. And she reiterated by saying, yes, I said what I said. Those are not my children, and therefore they're not my business. If they want to have a conversation about those children, they need to be speaking to my husband Ezekiel, not me, because again, not my monkey, not my circus. Now, the drama has actually become so prevalent on TikTok, where there are multiple spaces in which people are having conversations about this, including where she was having a conversation about it on Big Daddy's TikTok live, where she was being asked the same questions, like, do you know of these children? Do you know how many children there are? Is it true that you were sent a message asking and requesting for school fees to be sent to them by the baby mama, and what's the situation there? And she actually said, even if Otuoma's kids were here, I have no business with them, because I don't even want to explain myself. They said that they're going to the family, so okay, this story is none of my business. What I know is that I have my husband and that I am taking care of him. That's my deal. Why am I being dragged there? Why blackmail? I met him when he was single and without children, which to an extent is very true. When you meet someone and they do not introduce any other extended families or other entanglements they may have had before you, then you believe in all honesty that this is your man, my man, my man, my man. Or it's your woman, your woman, your woman, your woman. So it doesn't concern you anything else other than what you've been told by your husband. However, the drama continues on, because apparently it seems that in the 4 years that he's been sick, basically, he's had ALS, his mother, his own birth mom, has not gone to their house to visit him. Like, she's not shown up anywhere. She has not done anything to do with him. She basically almost kind of considered him gone. Like, he's no longer part of her life, and vice versa. Now, the two of them have actually not been seeing their parents, and she actually went on to say that Otuoma's mom has never visited this house for 4 good years. She has never seen her son. But when I speak, I am the bad one. I have covered so many things because of Otuoma. Even Otuoma is tired. So basically, it seems like it's a situation where a lot of speculations have been made. In fact, there's some speculations that were being made by the family, claiming that Ms. Rachael, or Mrs. Otuoma, actually only married Ezekiel for his money. Okay, so she was basically a gold digger, according to the family, and therefore you kind of see how they can distance themselves from this whole narrative because they do not want to be involved with someone who took away their child's money. However, clearly from what we're seeing, Rachael is actually really pushing P. She's really taking care of this man and ensuring that he's in good health, he's clothed, he's eaten. Like, he seems healthy, to be entirely honest. And yes, she may show a bit too much of him in his state a lot online, but at the end of the day, it's all love, or we assume it's all love, because she's not begging for anyone to help her. She's not begging for anyone to come to their aid. She's just showcasing their life with ALS, or their life with a husband with ALS. So I don't know. I think it's one of those conversations which we need to delve into a little bit more. Maybe just listen to both sides of the story. Let's see where it ends up. Let it actually fester and ruminate, and then we can come to a conclusion. But at this point in time, to be entirely honest, I am completely on Rachel's side, because honestly, you can't start, like, why now? You've had these children for a while. Why are you popping up now? Now, when this man has no abilities to do anything, is when you're popping up and making your claims. Like, why do you feel the need to come out now? Where have you been through all this? And even still, why aren't you targeting Ezekiel? Why are you targeting me? Like, what do I have to do with anything? I completely understand where she's coming from, and honestly, it's kind of taking advantage of a situation and trying to create clout. There are so many better ways of dealing with things. If at all it is going to the parents, go to the family and discuss it to the family. Why do you have to come and discuss it on TikTok? Why do you have to come and discuss your issues with your baby daddy on TikTok? I don't, you know what, this life, no balance. And